Perfect.
You are the man.
Hey, welcome back to TruckU. We talked a lot about tire sizes. One thing we didn't talk about was tire pressure. Now, how do you know the right tire pressure for your vehicle? Well, owner's manual is a good one to go by, or there's a sticker on the inside of your door jamb will tell you. Now, if you switch to aftermarket tires, though, probably best bet is to ask the dealer you got them from. If you didn't, you'll tell you on the side the max pressure for the tire, and you want to check it always when the tire is cold. So a good rule of thumb, check your tires first thing in the morning after it's been sitting overnight. Now, there's a big hype these days about switching to nitrogen in your tires versus compressed air. The question is why?
Well, there are a couple of advantages to running nitrogen in your tire. And without getting too involved in the periodic table of elements and without getting too scientific, we'll go over 3 of them right now. First of all, number 1 is the fact that the nitrogen is going to stay in the tire longer and keep that inflation pressure constant longer. It's not going to dissipate through the tire, because even if the tire is good and doesn't leak, you'll notice that over time that compressed air and oxygen is going to escape the tire.
Now, the advantage of that, they say that nitrogen is going to give you better fuel economy. It's not necessarily because of the nitrogen's in the tire, but the tire is properly inflated.
Now, secondly, there is no moisture. So when you put in the nitrogen, it's nice and dry, because you put the compressed air in that tire, no matter what, no matter how clean and dry that air is, there is some water vapor going in there. And thirdly, this is really the biggest one, is the fact that the nitrogen is not as susceptible to temperature changes. Let's say you're hauling a trailer. This is a good example here with the little tiny trailer tires going down the road, and they're spinning 4 or 5 times faster. Those babies are getting hot. They're spinning fast, and that pressure is building up, and you're really working that tire. That's why you see so many of those blown out on the side of the road. That's why when you put on the little donut tire, the little spare, it says don't go over 40 or 45, whatever it is on that. That's exactly why they don't want you doing that. So with the nitrogen in there, you don't have those wild temperature changes, and that's just another advantage to running the nitrogen.